Hi, my name's Camilla. I'm the author of Call Me Lion. And the Empathy Lab have been in touch with me and asked me to do this short little video for you all, just to check in and see how you're getting on with your resolutions that you made way back in June. Feels like a long time ago, doesn't it? Very different now in November. And yeah, I wonder how you're getting on. So empathy is something that the more you use it and the more you think about it, the stronger it becomes, until it's just something you can do quite naturally, that you can empathise with other people. And that obviously means trying to understand and experience the world a little bit about how they do, how other people do. And they've asked me just to pick a section of Call Me Lion and read it to you and just explain why I've chosen that part. So just to let you know, Call Me Lion is a story about Leo and Richa, who comes to live next door. And the section that I've picked is like just at the end of chapter 3. And what's happened already in the story is it's the first day they've met. And Richa's already been over to Leo's house because she's that kind of person. She's just very funny and very confident, and she's invited herself over and they've been playing. And Leo has a social anxiety condition called selective mutism, which means that he finds it really difficult to talk. So he's not been able to talk to Richa. And we're left with, Richa's gone home now, and we're left with Leo playing on his PlayStation with his older brother Ryan, and Brianne's there too. And they're having a conversation because Leo can talk to his family. And they're having a conversation about Richa. And I'll explain a little bit afterwards about why I picked this section, but maybe you can pick up on it while I'm reading. So I hope you enjoy the reading. Oh, the other thing to tell you before I start is that they've got a dog called Patch, and Patch is Leo's absolute best friend. I'm sure a lot of you will have dogs and you'll understand how that feels. Richa seems cool, is Ryan's opener. Patchy is properly into her. Yeah, I say, eyes on the screen. Dogs are a good judge of character. I know, I say, and there's a pull of longing for a friend so hard it hurts my chest. You'll need to explain, Ryan says at last. People will always want to know why. There is no why, I say, like I have 1,000 times before. No, but Richa needs to know that you're cool too. You're just a silent kind of cool. I smile at that because I want to believe my brother. I want to think that I'm cool, but in a different, quiet way. How? I ask him. Oh, please tell me you're not taking advice from Ryan. Brianne is watching our game from the living room doorway. Her long blonde hair is now bone dry, all the moisture sucked up by the heat wave. Butt out, Brianne, says Ryan, not taking his eyes off the screen. Besides, you practically had the girl running for the hills with all your mud pie and domino talk. Ha, says Brianne, you missed it. You'll have to go back now. Your fault for distracting me, Ryan says, backtracking his player a level down. Why don't you write it down? Suggests Brianne to me. You could put it in a letter. Explain how it works so that Richa understands. That's actually not a bad plan, sis, agrees Ryan. And I'm amazed. Ryan never agrees with anything Brianne suggests. I think about Brianne's idea as I play. I don't want Richa to find out about my SM the same way Tiffany did. It needs to be my words so that she understands what it's like for me. Neither of us have phones, so I can't text her. Not that it would work by text. The letter idea might be the answer. But I need to get it exactly right. So I hope you enjoyed that reading. So maybe you guessed why I picked that, but I think it shows all the characters in that scene showing empathy. You've got Leo showing empathy for Richa. He needs to try and explain his SM to her, and he's trying to think about the best way he can do that and how she might feel when she understands or tries to understand about his condition, about his SM. And you've got the older brother and sister, and sometimes older brothers and sisters get a bit of a bad rep, don't they, for not being very understanding. Maybe you've got older brothers and sisters, and maybe they're not always understanding. Maybe you could teach them a little bit about empathy. But you see both of them there showing empathy for Leo. They really care about their brother, and they're really trying to make his life easier. They know how much he wants a friend, and they're trying to help him do that. And that suggestion of a letter does seem to be like a really good idea. So, how are you getting on with your empathy? Keep going with it. Keep practicing, because the more we do it, the more understanding and compassionate we can be with one another, and the happier the world is. So, big up the empathy, and thank you very much for listening to me. Take care as always. Bye for now. Bye-bye.